Hello, everyone. Greetings. Greetings. How is everyone doing today? Hello. We have Lisa Acker. Hello. How are you doing? Linda G. Thanks for popping in today. And Brianna. I hope I said that right. Thank you for coming today. Thanks for popping in. I do appreciate it. You guys, it's Affiliate Push Thursday. That means we're talking about one of my affiliates. Now, affiliates to me are very, I don't know how you would say. Like for me, if I'm picking an affiliate, it's because I love them. And so I'm gonna share the link, which is down in the description box for you. That's all it costs you is a click. You click on my link, you go shopping, and the company, like Ranger, says, "Hey, Elizabeth, we had a shopper today using your link. Thanks for sending them. Here's a small commission." So your free click of my link gives me small commissions if you do some shopping. So I do appreciate it. How's the headache? It's gone. No headache. But these are tired eyes. I didn't sleep at all last night. I'm like, the birds are chirping. I'm like, please let me go to sleep. So yeah, I didn't sleep. I literally woke up. Just woke up. I just woke up. I put the hair in a bun. I brushed the teeth first. So if anybody has smell-o-vision out there, I got fresh Beth. But yeah, the headache is gone. It went away after I ate some dinner. So I don't know if it was a food headache or what. But it did go away after my dinner last night. I had some spaghetti. But anyways, back to the affiliate. If you don't use my affiliates, please consider using the affiliate links to all your favorite crafty or your super fave. Use those affiliate links, and it lets the company know that those crafters are doing a good job in sending you there. Today's affiliate push Thursday, is for Ranger. Why Ranger? Why not? Because Ranger sells some good stuff. They sell Tim Holtz things by Stampers Anonymous. They sell paper. They sell embossing powders. They sell micas. They sell this company here, Dilutions. I always get her name wrong. Dana Reevely. Because there's another one. Dana Weekly? I don't know. Maybe I'm just making up letters. I do that a lot. But they sell some, not a ton of brands. Not a huge ton. So they're a little bit smaller on their store for items you can pick. But one of their other ones is Simon Hurley. I know. And Simon Hurley had a new launch of ink pads, and I've been running with that like all week. Diana and Dana, and if I said those wrong, Diane and yeah. So Diane. Okay, Diane and Dana. See, Maddie and T. By the way, hi T, how you doing? That is T, Not Afraid of Color, helping me out, and Maddie, the Emptiness. Thank you, my lovelies. So, some of my favorite stuff from Ranger. Okay, some of my favorite stuff are their red rubber stamps, the black hole paper, because they have not changed the name. Well, I don't hit them up all the time and be like, hey, you need to change the paper name to black hole paper. So if you ever hear me say, grab out your black hole paper, this is what we're grabbing. Distress Black Heavy Stock. It is 125 pounds, 8.5 by 11, 5 sheets. 5 sheets is like $10.99 in some places. I don't know how much it is on their stuff. There is more than 5 pieces in this pack because I just combined them. So I didn't have 50 million packs. But I do leave it in its packaging because I don't want to accidentally mix it up, which you can't. You can't really accidentally mix it up with other black paper, but it makes my heart happy. It makes my heart happy to pull it out of its wrapper. So, yeah. Black hole paper. Why do I love it? I show you right now. I show you why the black hole paper is fabulous. Okay. Do you see? There's my ring light. My ring light doesn't even, come on. But do you see? It doesn't bounce light back. It absorbs. Like a black hole, it absorbs. Do you see that? Do you see that beam of light in there? Because it's reflecting back at us. It's not absorbing the light. This is Recollections black paper. I use it. It's good paper. It's cost effective. But this is luxury right here. Black hole paper. Look it. Look it. And if you could get a hold of a pack, just one pack of black hole paper, and you would touch it and you would feel it. It's smooth and velvety. It doesn't feel like normal cardstock. I don't know what it is, but but don't eat it. It's scrumdiddlyumptious, but don't eat it. Don't eat the paper. But it does some fantastic stuff. First off, one of the fantastic things it does, aside from looking beautiful, is it embosses so nicely. I don't know. I feel like it embosses better than most papers. So we're going to do a little bit embossing today. I'm going to be working on a whole sheet. So let me lift you up. Let me lift you up. I did another pretty close. What? Oh, I did find another pretty close and heavier. Nice. We'll have to discuss that. Well, no, because I'm on a no-buy. I can't buy nothing. And you guys, I'm on a no-buy and I broke. No joke, you guys. My dog had an accident in the house. So I grabbed the mop. I filled the mop bucket. I dipped the mop. Because it's one of those spinny ones, and then I went to scrub the floor with 2 hands, and I went, and it went snap. I broke a mop today during a no-buy. So I gotta talk to my person because I have no other mop, and you can't mop a floor without a mop. Oh my gosh, the things that happen. But anyways, let's get our full sheet of paper. This is the distressed black heavy stock black hole stuff that I love, and I'm gonna grab out French Garden because I love these flowers. We're gonna stamp these flowers, then we're gonna find some filler, and my filler is gonna be this one, Classics number 19. Okay, and some of either the words or the music notes or both, I don't know, and that is Gothic Tapestry. So these are the ones I'm using today, but they have plenty. They have so many, like bubbles and shattered, fabulous backgrounds. They have I love these. These are super cute. You can make ATC cards with these so quick and easy. They have Christmassy ones, which you can use all year round. They have Gothic Halloweeny ones. Again, you can use them all year round. We don't judge here. You can use your Halloween right now. You can use Christmas right now if you want. Anna Moret, it's a necessity. Just buy a new mop. Yeah, no. I have to talk to my person, because we're trying not to spend frivolously. And I know a mop is not frivolous, but I just need that little voice to say, hey. Awesome saucin'. Jenna! Right? Because I could totally mop with a rag in my hands. Or my feetsies. So that is why I need to ask, because there's other ways to get the floor clean without a mop. I know, right? No. Some other Ranger also carries Simon Hurley, which also has red rubber stamps, and they're the peel aparts. They're some of my favorites. How favorite? Do you guys want to see how favorite my Simon Hurley? No, they won't all fit. They won't all fit on my desk. That's how favorite they are. Anyways, let's get stamping. I need this one first. I want to put some of these down. We're gonna use our VersaFine. No, not VersaFine. Versamark. We're gonna grab our sticky ink. For you, whatever sticky ink you're using, go ahead and grab that. For me, it's this. Do we want to free range stamp today, or do we want to grab out a stamping platform? I think we're going to free range, because I don't need it to be beautiful. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need it to be on here. And I'm not even going to powder this up, because I don't care if extra gets over there, if that makes any sense at all to you. But I do need a stamping block that's a bit bigger. Come here, you. Oh yeah, we'll use Simon Hurley stamping block. It's been well used. Well used. We're going to start with this big one right here. This big one. It's like a rose, peony, whatever you want to call it. And I love the sketchy lines. Aren't they just gorgeous? I know, this is just gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna get some ink on there. Just beat that baby up. And then we're just going to rando place. We're creating pattern paper. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. We're making more pattern paper because it's Affiliate Push Thursday. We got to show everybody how to make it in the first place, right? The key element T is when you were younger. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Even just so beautiful. Beautimous. We're going to put that one there because as you're making the paper, you want to kind of visually think about just a little bit, not a lot, but I like A2 size. That's a fourth of a sheet of paper, right? So I want to make sure that I get my elements that I really want in those 4 quadrants. So if I were to cut this paper into 4s, I'm going to have that flower, my favorite one, hanging out. Where? Anywhere you dare to stamp. And we're going to press. If we're free ranging, we're going to press. We're going to let that stamp and ink talk to the paper. They're going to get a chatty, and then we're going to lift straight up. And then we're going to have that. It's gorgeous, I know. And then we're going to ink it up again. And I think I'm going to put this one here. It doesn't have to be all the way on. Okay, and then we're going to go and get one down here. And I think we're going to go like so. Okay. Green fuzz is haunting me. Oh my goodness. The Muppet fuzz. Okay, so we got those. I'm going to go ahead and emboss those ones, and I'm going to do those ones in Princess Gold. I heard that they do still carry the Princess Gold. It's just going to be in a different design because this is like from the 1900s. And if you guys know, you guys know. Right? The 1900s when we bought most of our supplies. Okay, so I'm just going to tap that on. Again, I'm not going to care if it gets all over the place. I'm not worried about that today. We're just going to get that on there. And try not to make a ginormous mess. But if we do, we do. It's okay. We'll get it cleaned up. And then we're going to get our heat tool. Ranger does sell heat tool, I do believe. Well, they sell the heat it tool, but you need an embossing gun. I don't know if they sell those. Mine is from the 1900s. It is not from Ranger Inc., that's for sure. But again, if you see something you like, it may or may not be in stock. It may or may not be in stock, because I've had some of these supplies for a really long time. Really long time. Like this guy. This one, I think, was, I don't even know. It doesn't even have a name on it. But, yeah. It's from, forever. Yeah, it's a Marvi Yoshida. See? Yoshida. This one doesn't even have a year. That would be interesting, because I know I bought it in, like, the early 2000s. You guys, it's not even plugged in. How are we going to power? How are we going to melt our stuffaluffagus? Ooh, there we go. I know. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness, I know, right? Look it. Look, you guys. Look how shiny. Look how shiny. I wish you could see this in person, because I don't know what it is, but the embossing powder, even though mine's from like early 2000s, somewhere in there, I don't even know. It melts so smoothly. It melts really smooth on this paper. It like does its thing. And again, I don't mind that I have little speckles all over the place. This is going to turn out to be kind of a little grungy piece anyways. One of the other things I want to do because I want to leave these guys the focal, right? But we want to clean our stamp and then put it away. Let me do that real quick. We're going to clean the stamp and put it away. And let's say hello to Debbie J. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. And I saw a few people poke in. There was SK. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in today. And Glow, how are you? Thank you, thank you. You saw something that made you think of me, Anna Moretz? Was it a silly, messy-haired critter of some sort? Anyways, let's get back to this. Yeah, Linda G got her heat tool back in 1995, and it still works great, right? I had one of the first heat tools that, I had used it, and then they modified it, right? Because there was this thing where if you used it, it heated up, and then if you hung it upside down, the heat traveled up and melted parts. So I had one of those. That one was scary, and it was dead. It was like dead. And they modified it, so now you can actually use them like this. You can use them like this. They have all the stuff. But yeah, did you guys have one of the ones that croaked not long after having it? Yes. I want to put some leafery in here, so we're gonna get this guy here, but we're gonna do how do I want to do this? I was kind of debating how I wanted to put these on. I think I'm going to paint them. I was going to do Versamark, and then I'm thinking, no, because if I do other stuff, I might lose them. So let me grab, you guys, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. That looks like it might be a lost cause. We're going to shake it up and still find out. We're going to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. It may not be lost. It may not be lost. But I don't want it. We're going to mix them because mixing is great. Mixing is good. We're going to set that in there so you guys can see. I don't know. We're going to see. No, we didn't lose it. You guys, we didn't lose it. But we're going to use it. It mixed up really good. There's a little ball, a little helper ball in there. Picture on Messenger. Awesome sauce. And then I'm going to add a touch of that. Because I just want it a little bit brighter. We're going to add a little bit more. I want it a little bit. Ooh, it's... Come on. No bubbles today. We just need a dollop. A dollop will do ya. Okay. I'm liking that. Let's get that blue in there just a little bit more. We make our own color of paint. And then I'm just going to brayer it on and stamp. And again, oh, look at that. Yeah. We're going to brayer that on. And then we're going to stamp. Woo! It's not, oops, you guys can't see. But that one's a good one too. That one's a good one. Brayer. And I gotta rotate. I don't want to be reaching, right? And then we're going to stamp this one right here. And with the paint, okay, we don't want to leave it all day and dry to the thing, right? It's not going to be perfect because it's not going to be perfect. Just, it's not. And it's going to be fine. You're going to be happy with it. And you don't want to press too hard because it can move around. And then you would get slippity sliding. And you may not want slippity sliding. Okay, so there's that. And I'm just going to put this one kind of in the center, like so. Look at that. We're making our own pattern paper, you guys. Now I'm going to set this aside so I can clean this off. And to clean it off, I'm going to grab, some regular cardstock. Right? Just my regular black. Did you get your Kindred stamps ordered yet? The Star Wars ones? I ordered them and got them. If that's the one you're talking about. Do we want to do a live? Well, we're going to be live together on Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month on Debbie J's channel, you guys. Because we got too much paint. So we can just make a quick little background. Okay. And see, your inexpensive black paper is just fine. You guys can do all the same stuff I'm doing, but it's going to be different. It's going to be a little bit different because, well, it's not going to absorb the light the same. Right? Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this. Because why not, right? Oh, I love that. We can make little die cuts out of that. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, I love that. Look it! We just made paper. We made paper. June 3rd. Yeah. Yes. I made a card because Anna Moretz basically paid for them. Okay, so now we're just going to clean this up. I'm going to, normally I clean up with a towel, you guys. Normally that's how I do that. But I'm going to use a paper towel today because I don't want the paint in my rag. So you're going to use whatever you want to clean. If you have a sink handy, you could clean up and then go rinse your rag really quick, you know, and save those paper towels for whatever. But I'm not going to. I'm going to use my paper towel right now to clean up this mess. Just like so. It's a selected square. So I only used one section of a... One section. Yeah, it is kind of a Grogu green. A little bit of this with a little bit of that made a nice color. Okay, so we're gonna get our paper back, and we're gonna dry this, and we're gonna use our other tool. Now this one, the Ranger heated tool, you can definitely get on Ranger. This one has a bigger heat area. See that? So this is going to warm a good chunk of paper. So it's going to help us heat this a lot better. Thank you. Which paints did you use? Okay, this one is Dilutions. Island what? Island Parrot, P-A-R-R-O-T, Island Parrot, mixed with a teeny bit, well, it was almost equal parts, almost, cracked pistachio. So, pistachio. And we're just heating up this paint because we need to do some other stuff to our paper. Because it's pretty, but it's not done. But yeah, isn't that just pretty? I know. So pretty. Oh, we forgot to clean up one thing. Let's clean this before it gets stuck in there, right? And if it gets stuck, you can use your... Where'd you guys go? If the paint gets on there, you can take it to your kitchen sink and use a lukewarm water. I wouldn't use hot. We don't want to melt our stuff. And a silicone kitchen scrubber. Okay, you can use a silicone kitchen scrubber because that's going to be gentle on your stamp, and it's going to leave neat patterns if you use it in your craft room. Look at us. And it doesn't matter if some of that paint is in the crevices, as long as it's not too built up. The buildup is what gets you, right? But if it's way down there, that's fine, because you're not stamping the image from way down. You're stamping it from the top. But see, the paint cleans off. The paint cleans off with a little bit of water, a little bit of scrubbies. Let's clean that off. And then we got our leaf on. We got our leaves on. Let's see what else we have on this. Let's do, I'm going to do this guy here. I'm going to do this guy here. And will he fit on here? Should I get another one? I don't know. No, this should be fine. Do I have a longer one? I should have a longer one. I feel like I have a longer one, but I don't know. We're just going to plop it on there and call it good. We're going to plop it on there. So this one is off of the Classics number 19. It's got some foliage. Not foliage. Flowers. Florals on it. Jay! Hi, sir. Yes, live every Thursday. Thursdays at 3. It's Affiliate Push Thursday. And today's affiliate winner is Ranger Inc. So we... You guys, we're just filling it out. We're filling it out with the stuffs. I think we're going to do Lost Shadow. It's one of my favorites because it gives it a glossy look. We're going to do Lost Shadow. And I think we're just going to plop these in. And we're not going to make them perfect. So you know what? I'm thinking I'm just going to do... I think I'm just going to do like... one-ish. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. We're going to stamp that there. Oh, I like that. I like that. A lotus. We're going to ink up. And then we're just going to plop it in there wherever. It doesn't matter. There's that one. Again, I'm looking at the 4 quadrants today, because I want this image a little bit in both of them, right? Like so. And then we got it there. We got it, I don't know. Where did we? There, there, and there. Let's put... let's put a little bit. We're going to put it right over everything right there. Okay. So there's that. So then we're going to throw on some Lost Shadow. Lost Shadow. Lost Shadow. Such a pretty... the embossing glazes are really neat because they let whatever's underneath still shine, it's transparent, so some of the color underneath will show through. Anna Red! You spoil me! Stop it! Oh my gosh. You're so fabulous. Okay, wait, where am I going? Girl, don't go broke. Do not go broke sending me the funds. But I appreciate it. You have no idea. It just makes me... Translucent! There, thank you, Debbie J. Manly Made Minute! Oh my goodness, you guys, Sean is in the house. And you all be jolly because I met Sean in person. I did. I have video, or not video, I have photo proof. What am I looking for? Oh, I need this, you guys. Yes, I got to meet Sean. Manly Made Minute. Okay, Lost Shadow. Going down. Oh, look at that. That's going to be so cute right there. And it's going to blend in because Lost Shadow is an embossing glaze, which means it's going to let the black show through, so it'll go back in, right? It's going to go back in to the paper a little bit, but it'll be shiny. That's what I love about the glaze. Just like any, if you're eating a glazed donut, it's shiny, right? Embossing glazes are shiny. So are the metallics. So are the metallics. But yeah, embossing glaze gives a little shiny shine. I have put like the Lost Shadow over green. It's gorgeous. I put green over black because yes, I have Twisted Citron. I don't use it very much, but I'm very happy that I have it. I do want to get a rainbow of the glazes. I have a green. I also have like a coral color. Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah. My turn to be jelly. Oh, don't be jelly. I know. My face was. I know. It's so fabulous to see the peeps in real life, and scary too, because you're like, oh. Okay. Did you see how fast those heated up compared to this? The older embossing powders do take a little bit of time to heat up and melt. The newer ones, look at how shiny that is. Just fabulous. And see, we didn't mind overlapping. I didn't heat it up all the way though. Did I? No, it did. We overlapped the two. It's just really cool. And it went right over the paint. It went over the paint really nicely. So you could like purposely do some techniques. Please focus. So see how even though we went right over, you can see it, right? But we can still see our leaf underneath that. So that's going to be some fun techniques. Yes, there is matte embossing powders. And honestly, even the regular embossing powders, like this one is kind of a matte one. It's got a little bit of pearl in it, but they're not as shiny as the glaze. The glaze is super shiny. And we need some more filler. So I think we're going to do this guy. I think we're going to do this guy. Because I think that would be fun. Like here. Maybe. I don't know. Or there. Or do we want this guy? The nice big guy. Okay, I'm debating because I'm not in love with those. I'm not in love with those. let me see about our music. If I would love our music. I think I'll love our music in a couple of places. I think I'd love it there and maybe love it there. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to put the music in a couple of spots here. And we're going to stamp that in, I don't know. What do we want to stamp our music in? A white? I feel like maybe a white. Or maybe, you know what? Let's just Versamark our music. And we're just going to do whatevers. We're just going to let the music, do whatever it wants to do in the Versamark. Yeah, oh, we could. So I got some music on there. I need a little bit more, like right here. Let's go. I don't have a ton of perfect pearls. Mine, again, from the early 2000s. But it's more fun to say the 1900s. These are my OG perfect pearls, you guys. Let's do them in white. I think that'll be fun. Paintbrush. Perfect pearls. You need a sticky medium for them. Look it. I use them, not a ton, but you need a sticky medium, and then you don't need a ton, right? A little bit goes a long way. So I'm just dipping my paintbrush in there. Look at that. I know. We're just filling out our paper, giving it some love. And then I'm not 100% sure. We need to fill this in. And remember, we're doing this to make some quick cards, which I'm going to have you here for a little bit. I am. Because we're going to make 4 really quick cards afterwards. Ooh. Ooh, that. Oh, that's interesting. I just put color on my heat embossing. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like you don't see it and now you do. It's magic, right? It's magic. And then we're just gonna dust off the rest. See, it's stuck. Perfect pearls, you can set them by getting them wet or using sticky ink. So if you paint with them, you want to take a little dollop out, put the water on it, because the water will set them. Water will set them, and then you'll have a neat thing. Okay, I still need to fill that in. Maybe we'll use the little flower. Yeah, let's use this little flower, and then we shall we do some more paint with the flower? Let's do let's roll it. I feel like, I don't know, white? Yeah, they last forever. Okay, I'm gonna brayer on this flower, like, and then we'll have 2 paint elements, 2 embossing elements. Yeah, I know we're not really keeping score, but I kind of am, right? So we're just gonna get our little sports car. This is a Ranger brayer. It's really good for these little projects. I'm not just saying that, you guys. I never just say anything, because I don't like to lie. Although in my crafty room, I do lie a lot when I say we're going to do this and then we don't do that. Though I tell those kind of fibs all the time. But I've had this guy for quite a while. He cleans up easy. He picks up the stuff nicely. He's well made. Look at that. He's well made. He's a little sports car. And for a little bitty project like this, that's all you need, right? Just get that in there. Ugh, look at that. And I don't mind that they're going the same way, because we're going to be cutting, right? We're going to be cutting. And I'm just put a little bit on the top here so I can press that there. See, look at that. We just filled that right in. Ah ha 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 ha. So fabulous. And I got to go down here. And if your paint is rolled out, okay, you can also stamp into it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yours pops apart a little too easy, because it is supposed to come apart so you can take it and wash the dealio, but it shouldn't come apart otherwise. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to pull it apart to clean it. If it is too loose, maybe if you pinch it back together. I don't know. I've had mine forever, and it's a good little guy. One moment I thought you talked about your... Right, no, not today though. But yeah. So we got that on there. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I want to put a little something there. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to grab this little guy. Let me hose this guy off first. Grab another paper towel. Blah. I didn't need that many paper towels. What? I like my Select a Square paper towels. They're fabulous. Again, just wipe it clean. If it's not coming clean, give it a squirt. Grab your little silicone scrubber and give it a little scrubby scrub. It's not going to hurt it. Because it's silicone and it's red rubber. Red rubber is pretty sturdy. You can give it CPR compressions and everything, and it's going to do fabulous. Okay, we're going to move you, and we're going to get a smaller block for the little guy. We're going to do this one. Let's do this one. We're going to stamp this one in white too. We're going to bring that white back. We're going to put a little dot, and then I'm just going to brayer it out. Brayer it out a little bit, and then stamp right into it. And then stamp into the areas that I just needed. I don't want to stamp a ton there, but... Okay, there's that one. I know. Wipe it off right away. Look at that. Comes right clean. Yeah. We're doing great, you guys. This one goes on this one. I should probably put this away so I don't lose it. Okay. Oops. I still have this little void there. I have that little void there, and I don't like it. I don't like the void. You guys remember the noid? Avoid the noid. I think it's stuck rolling. The stopper comes out. That's terrible. That's no bueno. T, no bueno. Okay, I'll put those ones back. I just need to find a little something. I need a little something. I'm not happy with my bald spots. There's the bald spot. What do you got? Ooh, we have a scrolly scroll on this one. This one is the poinsettia. I don't even know. I think we're going to put a scroll right through there. Look at that. Well, it would be like that. Can we do it like that? I think we're going to do it like that. I don't know. What color should we do the scroll? Let's see. I really want that right there. I think I'm going to figure that out. We're going to get that right there because I like how that fills that out. And I think if we just, I don't want to do another white one. I think we're going to do green again. We're going to bring the green back in. It's like our only, it's like our only color. We need to do another green. Simon's leaves. Which ones though? I don't know which ones I have. I have a lot. But I'm just gonna do a dollop of this green. Well, okay, not a dollop, apparently. A dollop said nope. That was really runny. We're just gonna yeah. That was super runny. Oh my goodness. Maybe do we brayer it on? I don't even know. Let's get another area so it's not so runny. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna stamp that, and then I want that in right there. Oh, I like that. Okay, we're gonna stick some scrolly strolls in. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And we don't need it to be perfect. Oh, I like it. I think that's nice. We're just plopping that green back in where we can. I like it. I like it. Well, that might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Look at that. I think we might be done. Aside from, we might need some splatter. We might need some splatter. The red rubber leaves. Yeah, those are over there. But I think we're done. But you totally could. You totally could. Let us grab our other background paper. We're doing twofers. We're doing 2-for-1s. Because we had too much paint come out, you guys. Too much. And it's okay. We're just going to use it up. Oh, that's nice. I really want to put one there, but I don't want the whole thing in there. Oh, that worked. It almost looks, yeah, that worked really nice. It's shocking. And then we're going to turn this one this way. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Look at that. Yes, I do have them. Look at that. Our secondary piece of paper. I know. We made background paper. Oh. I'm not supposed to be making background paper. But we did. We made 2. It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's really okay. I'm going to grab another piece of paper. I said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab some of this, and I'm going to make, set that there. Speeders. Sound effects you guys didn't know you needed. Ugh, look at that. Because we can do whatever we want. Come on, roll. I know. I know. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to muck that up a little bit, and then we're going to dab. Because we could use this for leaf making, very grungy. It could be the start of another one of those. Because you don't have to start with a black piece. You can start with a colored piece and do all the same stuff over the top of it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so that one's done. Let me like actually clean this now. I use a glass mat. You guys, this is a glass mat. It cleans up super easy. Okay. Super easy. We're gonna scrub our scroll. Oops. Probably not with that side. It's leaving more residue. I need to take them down and clean them. Okay. So this swirl was from a Christmas set. Linda G says she loves the one with the swirls. Yeah. It's fabulous, right? Okay. So there's that. We're going to do a little bit of splatter because why not? But not just your traditional splatter. Because why? Like why? Why would you do traditional splatters when you could do shiny and shiny? So I have the Distress Mica spray stains. These have a colored base. Like the binding agent is colored. So if you spray these on white, it's going to be purple with mica. Whereas the solar sprays have a clear binding agent. So if you spray these on white, it's going to be whatever white there is with a shiny over them. So do you need them both? If you like the sprays, you do. They're just going to do different things. We're going to grab this one though. Forest. What is this? Forest. No. I lied. It's not a forest. This is the extent of my lying, you guys. It's my inability to read and all that fun stuff. This is frosted juniper. Frosted juniper. Now, I just want spots. I don't want it, the whole thing sprayed. So we're going to take the lid off. Don't spill it. We're just going to get that shook up. Okay. Cap on and everything. We're just going to take the whole thing off, right? And then we're going to tap. Tap and shake, apparently, because there we go. Frosted juniper. Because we can do whatever colors we want. And then, you know what? Let's do golden hour too. To bring back some of that gold. And again, we just want to make sure the mica's pulled up. And then we're going to do some shakety taps. Those ones show up much better. And then we're going to dry it so that our drippity drips are dry. Okay. Drippity drips. Dry the drippity drips. I don't know if we can scan and sell the images, or definitely cannot scan and sell these, but I think we can scan and share. I'll scan and share. So if you guys use this in your projects, please don't sell it. Be for personal use only. And by scan, I mean take a photo. I'm going to take a photo because, yeah. My little drips are kind of drippy, so they're taking a minute to dry. Another way to help them dry when you're impatient is just put a piece of paper over something absorbent. Okay, but don't rub it. Don't rub it. Place it like they did back in the day when they were dipping their pens in the well ink and they used the little piece of backup paper to blot it. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over because I don't want to put those spots all over. So then we're going to flip it and press it. No smooshing it around. Okay, no smooshing it around. And then lift. And then we got all of those. And then we'll hit it with the heat tool one more time. Just make sure we didn't miss anybody. Like this guy right there. Get off of there. Okay, there's that. Then we grab our phone. Do you guys see my phone? I found it! No worries. Found my phone. We need to take a picture. Take a picture. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And then we're going to zoom in just a wee bit. We're going to check it. Oh, look at that. It almost makes those look blue. But it's still pretty. It's still pretty. So, if you guys are in our Facebook group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. Oops, wrong one. Chat with Sassy's crafty friends. Okay. ECR free images. There's a side chat, right, on Messenger. And that is where that's going. And then it's going to be personal use only. Some of the other images, they're not personal use. If you have questions, you can definitely ask. Oops. And let's get that on there. So there, personal use only. That one. If you want to create this, you got to go to Ranger and get all the goods. Get all the goods. And we use quite a bit. Or shop your stash. Do you have a nice pretty flower or two? And some leafery? And some wibbles? And some bubbles? And some bubbles? And please no comments there. We got to keep it clean. Oops. Thank you, Melissa K. Okay, yes, delete. I know. I gotta put my no comments. Okay. There we go. There we go. That would be me. Okay, so there. That is free. Personal use only. So it's available for you guys. But now, let's make 4 cards. Are you guys ready? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? And we're going to use Monsieur Crunch. He's French. And he goes crunch, crunch. Anyways, this is the Tim Holtz Tonic Studios Decal Trimmer. You can also get this bad boy at Ranger. Pardon me. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to cut it clean in half. We're going to go to 5.5. I know, we just did a thing. 5.5. Okay. 5.5 and then 4.25. 4.25. Okay. Now I have 2 deckled pieces, right? We're going to do this one too. Get this on here. 4.25. 4.25. Just like so. Now we're going to take each of these 5.5, 4.25, and we're going to take off 1/4 inch. So we're going to go down to 5.25 by 4, and we're going to cut the straight edges off. So now this is going to be glorious. So now look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's upside down. We need to turn it that way. Or no. Maybe it wasn't upside down. Maybe it goes like that. I don't know. But there's card number 1. Card number 1 all done. Well, as soon as I glue it, it'll be all done. There's powder everywhere. You can also run these through with your fancy dies too, so you can make it like a postage stamp or whatever you want to do. We're going down to 4, and we're finding the straight edges, the 2 straight edges, and we're just going to chop them off just like so. There's our other one. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it neat? Isn't it so pretty? So pretty. And if you don't want the decals, then you would just cut them off. If you want like some of them deckled and some of them not, when you go to trim the ones you don't want deckled, you just trim them straight. Cut the decals off. But I want decals, so we're going to 4 by 5.25. And then that one's there. 5.25 by 4. And then you have little pieces that you can do stuff with. One of the things I like to do with these pieces is throw them away. Right in the trash bin. They gone. Be gone, the little pieces. Yeah, they gone. They gone. I said bye-bye. But you don't have to. You can do whatever you want with them. I don't care. It's your stuff. You do. You do you. I'm going to do 2 book folds. Dos book folds and 2 top folds. Dos top folds. This one definitely could be a book fold right here. I like that. We'll make that one a book fold. We'll make this one a book fold. And then we'll make this one a top fold. Look at that. Look at. And then this one, of course, that we got all dirty. We don't charge extra for the dirty stuff, you guys. Just plop it on there. And then there's that one. 4 cards. 4 cards, all done. Yeah, I know they're not done. I gotta do the gluing. You guys are so needy. We needs to glue them down, and then there'll be 4 done cards. Oh, and we want to make sure they open up the right way, or don't. You know, it's okay. You want them to open up backwards and upside down? Be my guest. Be my guest. Da, 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 da. Put our service to the test. Quick. What movie? Okay. We smooshed that one. And look at that. 1 hour and 12 minutes. We made 4 cards, you guys. 4 cards for our gift-giving pleasures. Right? Do. And we did... It's an unlikely pairing, right? We did all sorts of embossing, painting, stamping, splatterings. You guys, we just did whatever our heart said to do. Our heart said to slap this stuff on there, and that's what we did. We slapped this stuff right on there. Again, I used the Distress Heavy Stock black paper. I call it the black hole paper because it absorbs the light and it's gorgeous. But yeah. And it embosses beautifully. It takes the paint. It does all the things, right? We did all the things to this stuff. And now I have 4 cards that I can give away. Or put in my shop. You guys, I need to put some stuff in my shop. I haven't done that. Maybe I can bribe my kids to do it. It's work. I don't want to do work. And then that right there. Just like so. If you do use sprays and stuff, I do recommend getting it placed and then flipping it upside down. So that if by chance your sprays aren't dry, you're not going to smoosh them around like I did. I smooshed them around, you guys, and it's okay. It's okay. Just gives it character. So there they are, my friends. Look at that. Look at that. And again, if you're in Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends in the Messenger group, okay, there's some freebies for you guys. If you want, you'll have a reference to what this paper looked like before we chopped it up. If you want to create your own. Be inspired. But again, the affiliate link for Ranger Ink is down in the description box below. You can stop there and grab some of your favorite Simon Hurley stuff. You can grab your favorite Tim Holtz stuff. Dilutions. These are great. Out of the way, I have my sassy britches on. I mean, some sassy sayings by Dilutions. They're fabulous. Yeah, these are just fun. And you know, you can put a little sassy on something pretty. It's just fun to do. Like, cancel my subscription. I don't need your issues. Yeah, like this one here, mostly I just sit around all day being fabulous. You could totally put that on all of these. I mean, why not? Or open them up and have a little sassy saying in there. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on Affiliate Push Thursday, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I do appreciate your guys' company while we create using one of my favorite affiliates. And today's favorite affiliate is Ranger Inc. And we want to do a shout out to them because they did bless me with the new foam ink pads from Simon Hurley. You guys, if you haven't seen my lives the last few days, we've been using these like crazy. Anyways, if you like the content today, please click the subscribe button and turn on the bell to be notified. Otherwise, you can find my schedule on chatwithsassy.com. You can also find my schedule in one of the little chats called Schedule for Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. And you can see when I go live. And I will be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch with our friend Deborah. So I'm excited because I'm going to be, I gotta do some sewing. I'm a little behind. We're gonna finish up our bag. Which means I need to do some hand sewing today. I gotta get some hand sewing done. But yeah, so thank you for letting me take up all your time today. I hope you all have a wonderful, crafty rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever it shall be. And we'll see you next time right here on the channel for YouTube. Next one will be Monday, Pattern Paper Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye. Hope to see you on Twitch, my friends. Let me send you out with some music. You guys want some music?